Today, we will be creating a sprite animation using Scratch. The first thing you need to do is sign in. Once you have signed in, click on the Create tab. Your screen should now look like this. This character here is called your sprite. If you click here, it will give you more options to choose from. We have animals, people, fantasy, dance, music, sports, food, fashion, and letters. I will be clicking on fantasy, and I will be choosing this goblin here. You see how there's two characters here? You click on the sprite that you want to delete and click on the trash can icon. On the left side here, you have your coding blocks. You have your motions, you have looks, sound, events, control, sensing, operators, variables, my blocks. You also have your costumes and your sounds. The first thing we need to do is go to code, click on events, get the flag icon and drag it to your workspace. Next, you will go to looks and grab one of these code icons and drag it here. Here you could type anything you want and for how many seconds. When you click the flag icon here, it will mimic what you coded here. See how he says hello? I want him to continue talking, so I'm going to go to Control, click this icon here, drag it to my workspace, and then go to Looks, drag this under here, and type in, how are you doing today? Click on the flag once again to see our animation. Since I want this little guy here to be having a conversation with someone, I'm going to go down here and choose a different character. And I will be choosing Abby. See how this section is now empty? This is Abby's section. To go back and forth, click on each sprite. We have the goblin and we have Abby. The same thing we did for the goblin, we will now be doing for Abby. So go to Events, click on the flag, go to Looks, say hello. You see here when you click the flag, both characters speak at the same time. Well, we need to go to Abby, go to Control, grab this, and we're going to wait 2 seconds before she begins speaking. So, here we go. See how she waited 2 seconds before speaking after the goblin? Now we have to do the same for the goblin. So we go to Control, we wait about 3 seconds, go to Looks, drag the text, and she will reply, fine. We're going to click here and see our animation at work. Hello? Hello? How are you doing today? Fine. Since I want to give it more of a realistic feeling, I'm going to click here to add a backdrop. You can choose from different mini backdrops. Again, we have fantasy, music, sports, outdoors, indoors, space, underwater, and patterns. I'm going to click on the all option, and I am going to scroll down and choose the school background. I will drag my goblin here, and I will drag Abby here. Since Abby is facing the opposite direction from the goblin, I'm going to costumes, and I will click on flip horizontal. Now Abby is facing the goblin, but I want her here. Let's preview our small conversation that we have created. So click on these 4 arrows for full screen, and we will be clicking on our space button. Hello. Hello. How are you doing today? Fine, she replies. You could click on the stop button, minimize it. Like I mentioned before, on this side you have your sounds, your events, so you could mess with it, adding sounds, sensing. You could add more language to their small conversation. You could go to costumes, I click on Abby, click on her shirt, change the color. I'm going to go with purple. Click on her pants, same thing. You fill it with different colors. Same with the goblin. Click on a certain part of his, let's go with his hood. No, let's go with his, and we are going to click to change the animated color on the sprite. Same for the backdrops. If we want to choose a something different rather than a school, go to the forest or to a desert. And that's how you create a sprite animation using Scratch.